And the 2024 tax season is officially in full swing with many new changes that may impact your taxes.
Yeah, listen up. Joining us now with everything that we need to know before the April 15 deadline is former IRS agent and Forbes Advisor tax journalist, CPA Kemberley Washington. Good to see you, Kimberly.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on.
Thank you
so let's
much.
talk about some of the changes. What will we see differently when we file this year?
There's going to be a lot of different changes when you file your taxes this year. For starters, a lot of people are going to see large amounts when it comes to the standard deduction. This is an amount that's available if you choose not to itemize. Now, keep in mind, if you're someone who's single, it's about $13,850. If you're married, it's $27,700. And of course, if you're head of household, it's about $20,800. But that definitely reduces your tax liabilities. So that's something you want to keep your eye out for. And the second thing are expanded tax brackets this year. If you're someone who's looking and saying, okay, I want to save some money, there may be some cost savings because the IRS is actually lowering your tax brackets just a little bit. So let me give you an example. If you're someone in 2022 and you had taxable income of about $44,000, your top tax rate was about 22%. But this year, it's only about 12%. So some people are going to see some tax savings when it comes to their taxes this year.
Let's talk about the proposed changes to the child tax credit. All people with kids always looking for that, right? So explain what the differences are, how they've changed it this season.
Right. So this is something you want to be on the lookout for because there are some proposed changes. It hasn't passed just yet. It is headed to the Senate, so we're going to see. But the way that it stands right now, if you're someone who has a child under the age of 17, you may qualify for the child tax credit. It's about $2,000 that you'll receive. It is based off your income in order to determine whether or not you'll get the full credit. If these changes do pass the Senate, and we'll see pretty soon, you're going to see a larger amount when it comes to the child tax credit, and a larger refundable amount means that's more money you can put back into your pocket. It's proposed to change to about $1,800 when it comes to the child tax credit as it relates to the refundable portion. So we need to see, and of course, if it does change, you may see some of that refund this year when you file your tax return.
And this was something that caught my eye. Taxpayers who paid penalties in the past may receive a refund?
They may. This is a big deal. It's like a get out of jail free from the IRS. They're saying, hey, if you, of course, have penalties, failure to pay for 2020 and 2021, you may get a refund or credit to your account. And the IRS is saying because of the height of the pandemic, they didn't provide proper notices. So they're saying, hey, we did a bad thing. We're going to fix it. You'll get a refund of this credit, of course, if you paid. Also, you do want to keep in mind, if you don't qualify for this penalty abatement, you can do what's called the first-time penalty abatement. This is a cool thing, an easy way where you can call the IRS and say, hey, listen, for the last 3 years, I didn't have any penalties. Do I qualify? And you may. It's very easy to get. You can pick up the phone, call the IRS, and get a penalty abatement.
Wow.
There's some credits out there for trying to push people to do energy efficient things. There's a tax credit if you get an electric vehicle. Break this down for us.
Yes, this is really, really a big deal because starting this year, you can get that money up front. In the prior years, you had to wait until tax time. But you can get $7,500 in your pocket when you go to the registered car dealership, and the IRS is saying, hey, we're going to give you this money up front. You can use it as a down payment, or you can use it as a rebate and get cash back into your pocket.
You can use it as a down payment?
Yes, you can use it as a down payment this year. So that's a really big deal when it comes to the EV. So if you're thinking about getting an EV, this would be the year to do so. You do have to meet certain qualifications, so you definitely want to make sure that you do. But if you're thinking about definitely moving into a different type of vehicle, this will be the year to do so.
That's huge. $7,500?
$7,500 up front on the spot, and you can get that money this year.
I always wonder what the IRS agents look like.
They look like a prior agent looks like this.
You seem so nice.
They're nice people at the IRS. There really are some nice people there. So.
All right, thanks to you, Kemberley Washington.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.